have been on the board of 6 different companies at some point or another, both public and private.
Yes.
What are the differences in roles and responsibilities of being a board member on a private company versus a public company?
Well, I've been on the board of several kinds of private companies. For example, I was on the board of the bank I was working with. Now, that was privately owned, 150 years old, 5th generation bank, a mid-sized bank, so $20 billion bank. Very different. Then, on being on the board of Semantify, which was a startup company in internet space. Then another company we started in India, which was a credit bureau in India, consumer credit bureau. And so these are 3 different kinds of private companies that I was on the board of. Each one is very different. Okay. In the case of Semantify, which was a startup in the US in a completely new field of deep web search or deep data, the primary responsibility was using your network to find business and help in raising money. It's in a private small company, it's more hands-on, and the line between management and governance becomes gray. So there is an operating level to it. Okay. The other one, which was again a startup, but remote in India, where I would just visit, and I helped them find the collaborations in the US and so on, so they put me on the board. But I would attend one board meeting a year in person, the others on phone. Completely different experience. I wasn't as involved except on governance and helping them on sorting out some of the issues with regulators and their partnerships. So my role was very different there. I was kind of an expert in the field, so that was the other role there. In the bank, the description I gave you, I was the outsider. The family members on the board. So private bank, family members, yet highly regulated, because you're using public money, so the OCC, the Federal Reserve is also watching you. So the responsibility to me as an outside, as the president of the bank and being on the board, was very different. I had to carry the family shareholders with decisions. So it's a completely different way of handling the board. So each situation is quite different, actually.